guys. Sat in front of the second oldest operational lighthouse. Oh, what's happened here? Bear with me a second, guys. My because I got the charger and everything on as well, so bear with me a second, guys. Teddy, wait. I think we're back again. It's just Brenda. How are you? It's because I got the charger. The only way I can actually use the gimbal with the charger is by going in portrait mode. So I'm struggling with my. If I move too much, then my charger gets stuck on the actual gimbal. How are you anyway? But wow! Oh my God! It is so wild. So wild. Teddy's at the side of me. I don't know how people they they always tend to go try and get so close as they can to the sea. You can see, and it's not the time to be getting close, especially with small children. One of these freak waves could actually come up. I'm great, thank you. Hope you're well. I'm all good. I'm brilliant. We've been out. This is our second trek today. We're just more or less back at the car now. Hey Mel, how are you? But I was just saying, Mel, some people are just absolutely got no brains whatsoever. Like it's holding the kid on the side of the rock there. They've also been down to the water's edge. All it takes is a freak wave to actually come and they can say goodbye. But they are absolutely crazy. Some people are mad. I know I'm mad, but my God, not with the sea. The sea is not something to mess with. You probably know that yourself as well. But it's absolutely stunning, guys. It really is. I just sit here and listening to the waves crash against the side here. That's crazy. I know, very dangerous. Exactly. It's just absolutely ludicrous. But that is some people. There was actually a guy down here. He's actually moved on now. Where my finger is, where you see the tide coming in there, he was actually in basically with I don't think he had any shoes and socks on, but he was letting the waves come up against him. I thought, you're gonna just fall flat on your face in a minute, mate. Gorgeous day. Yeah, it's not been bad. We have got rain. Rain is forecast for later on in the day. So we've got the lighthouse behind us, guys. Bear with me a second. I'm not going to get too close to this because, like I said, it is rough. So this is basically the viewing platform which you're looking at on the left-hand side. No common sense, exactly. And that's the wonderful lighthouse, the second oldest operational lighthouse in the world. I'm trying to get my phone to flick up. Bear with me. There we go. We're back to it now. Hey Molly, good to see you. But we'll head across this way a little bit. I'm trying to get a better view from over this way, like so. I'll take you over to this side here. I'm not going to get close to the actual water. You can see there's a number of blowholes around here as well. You know, blowholes, basically big holes in the actual ground where the actual sea comes through. Teddy, this way. I got Teddy on a lead because I don't want him to get too close to the actual sea. Because, like I said, it is fairly rough. Does anyone live in the lighthouse? Not now. It's all controlled remotely, Molly. Obviously, in the days, it was controlled by the monks. They started, obviously, a fire and everything before the lights, before the strobes and everything got in there. They used to light fires and everything in there, but it was occupied by the local monks. But like I said, it's the one out in Spain, which is actually the oldest operation lighthouse. This is actually the second oldest operational lighthouse. You can see, Mel, you're a star. I appreciate the super, my friend. And the super, back to you. I can't actually give you the signal because I've got Teddy on my lead. I'm holding the gimbal. I've got backpacks. I've got other bags. And oh my God, I am so loaded up today. We're back on the car. We've done our second trek for today. We've done about 20 odd K today. There is the actual lighthouse there. It is a visitor centre now. People do go in there on guided tours. You do obviously want to guide tour. You can't just make your own way around there. The piece of glass at the bottom. They take you into that. They give you a bit of diffusion. Be very careful on those ones. I know, Mal. Don't worry, I'm not going too close there. I know what it's like. And they take you out to where the red is. No, not. They don't take you as far as the red on the actual guided tour. The one below that, you can see the railings. They take you out to that, and you can look out and see from there. Is that a blow in front of you? Yeah, there's a number around it. Not as bad as what it is going down the other side. The other place, if we headed down the other side, I've not been down with Teddy, believe it or not. I'm too scared because the blowhole's down that way. I'm worried with Teddy that there's a number, but the other way takes you down to Loftus Hall, which is the most haunted place in Ireland. You can Google Loftus Hall. I do believe it's up for sale at the minute, or it's closed down. There's not a lot happening there at the minute. Whether they did do guided tours during the summer months, I'm not quite sure. But as far as I'm aware, it is actually up for sale at the minute. So if anybody wants to buy the most haunted place in Ireland, there you go, Loftus Hall, which is probably where, I don't know whether you can actually make it out. We are okay heading across. Long as the rocks are dry, I'm happy. If I see that they're wet, then you won't be able to see it. But looking over the other side there, Loftus Hall, those rocks can be slipped. Yeah, Molly, we're keeping away. If you look at the ones down in front of you, you can see where the tide actually comes in above the rocks on the in front. I'm staying away from wet rocks. Jay, my friend, how are you doing? Great to see you. I appreciate you dropping by, my friend. Hi, Pete. How you doing, matey? It's a little bit rough out there. Good afternoon, my friend. Good afternoon. It's a little bit rough, just a tad rough. And like I say, people have moved away. There was actually a guy further down dipping his feet in the sea earlier on. I don't think it's the type of weather to be dipping in the sea. It could get a little bit tricky, a little bit dangerous. So give you a swing round again, guys. The second oldest operational lighthouse in the world. The first one being in Spain. Good morning, Pete. On this wonderful Saturday, you go. Great to see all the familiar faces in the room, guys. I love the day. We've done a few podcasts today. We've been a few different places. Like we've been to Tinton House. I struggled with the accent there, and we went down to. We started again at Hook. We then went down to Slade, the village of Slade. I found that close to the sea. It's shore rocks. Yeah, exactly, Molly. I totally agree with you. This is quite the lighthouse, Paul. Big, black, dry. I know, it is just scratchy audio. I do apologise. It's saying I'm back to good again. It is a little bit dicey down here, Brendan, so I do apologise. Teddy says, come on, Dad. He says, I need to head back to that car. But just the sound of the waves, just looking out to sea. I could actually spend hours just looking out at these beautiful waves inside. There are seals around as well. Like your sound is quite choppy and garbled. He needs to wrap a sponge around the speaker like Louise Poppet. I do, Hannah. I do. I'm gonna head back up here. Maybe quiet down a little bit. The wind is very scratchy, almost like his mic is against his jump. It's not. I don't have a microphone on though. I'm struggling with the audio the past couple of days, so I've not actually plugged in any Bluetooth devices because last night I had nothing in again, and my audio basically I had no audio at all last night. I think there is a problem on Haps at the moment with the actual audio, as well as a few other things, guys. I'm not supposed to be this area. This is actually a turning area here. It's where the camper vans come in and basically turn around their campers. So let's head down. But yeah, heading down the other way, there are a number of blowholes. You've got to be so careful. Everybody is, Jay, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's look at the village there. My sound has actually come back to you. I'm not quite sure. You can see there's actually quite a number of people actually inside as well. You can park it if you're doing a tour of the lighthouse, then you can actually park inside. See. sit on. Down here a minute, Ted, and then we'll close off down by the actual sea here, guys. Teddy wants to go for a swim, and he keeps tying me up in knots. Wait, Ted. Wait, Ted. Probably make out how windy it is. I just wanted to give you a sound of the actual sea there, guys, but I think the wind is pretty strong. Very overcast today it is. We've got a lot of rain coming in later, Jay. There's a lot of rain heading in. I think it's coming in this evening. So tomorrow might be a washout. I don't know where we're going to head tomorrow. You see some of the waves actually coming in as well. There's some beautiful waves. I could literally sit here for hours and just watch them waves. I know, he's here. He's here. He's over. He's sat at my side. Being a good boy, aren't you, Ted? Eh? He's being a good boy. He's the best boy. An Irish storm sounds epic. Oh, Jay, believe me, when you get the storms around this area, especially down the coastal line, but the likes of this, because there's so many rocks, oh my God, it is epic. You get some massive waves. Oh my God, it's crazy. Especially around this area here, you can just make out, you can actually see it started. Wouldn't want to surf out there. I know, but there is people who do. But you can see how dark it's coming now. The rain is actually coming across the actual sea there. I think maybe we've got about, in fact, it's over in Waterford now. If I see a dog like that, I will adopt him. That is Waterford. When you're looking across the other side of the actual water, guys, that is Waterford. That's where Mosh is actually from. How many shipwrecks are around that area? There's quite a lot, Jay. You get about that on the Lighthouse door. I forget now. It's all inside. And it's noticed as well around the perimeter inside the lighthouse there tells you all about that. But there's a number of shipwrecks out there. We miss you on karaoke. I know, Grindy. It happens to be so late. You know the story. Michael starts it up when it's like my midnight, and I just like to relax in the evening. He was getting ready for this trip, so he missed it. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of rain. We've got about I'd imagine probably an hour or so looking at that. Have you blown out your phone speaker? That's the thing I could have done, Jay. Is it still bad? It my sound still bad. My sound. I do a bit of lip syncing, shall I? Get the lighthouse in the background there. Just about. That's enough of me. That means your face. I believe it is Windwall. I'm certain that is. Jay, I'm sure it is. Yeah, hopefully it's just the wind because I think we have been struggling, and I don't think I'm the only one who's been struggling with the actual audio in on apps like after Mondays. People have been saying a few people have been struggling with the actual audio. I think Lucky's actually contacted me as well. Looking quite smart today, so well, thank you, Sir Jay. How are you, good sir? I got my hat on. Tell you what, let's go sit in the car for a little bit, guys. I'm gonna, hey, Ted. Teddy needs a drink, guys, so let me just let these people get out of my way. And I'm going to leave you with that beautiful lighthouse there. That's not okay. I'm not a photograph. going to spend another half an hour. If the storm comes in, if this bad weather comes in, then I may come on back on again. But I'm just going to relax with Teddy for a minute. I think he's looking to get a drink. Teddy is the pretty one indeed. Exactly. There he is. Good afternoon. I'd better stay on. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and how do you do? Benita, my friend, how you doing? Great to see you. I appreciate you. Now, in the summer, guys, oh my God, you struggle to get a parking space down there. Hello, my love. Hello, my love. How are you? Great to see you. You literally struggle to get a. Do you have a life vest for Teddy? Oh, I have not so much a live. Take a look at your setting. Your voice really won't sound it. Yeah, somebody was just saying that. I don't know whether it's actual wind. My, I, I don't think. Bear with me a second, guys. There we go. Let's just get out the wind a second. Bear with me a second. I just want to know whether my sound actually comes back again. So let me just get out the wind. Get a bit of shelter. Is the sound still bad now? Is it? If somebody can let me know what the sound is like now, because if it still is good now, yeah. So it's definitely the wind, guys. It's definitely the wind. I should have put some earphones in actually. Better by far. Sound is better now. Yeah, it's definitely the wind, and the wind is actually catching the phone out there. I definitely need to get something like a foam or something over the microphone, like for when we're out and about. We started the day and there's no wind at all. It was crazy. Thanks a million, Stuart. Appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know whether I can get you up there. There is the oldest, for people who are just joining, guys. That's the second oldest lighthouse. Invest in a dead cat for it. A dead cat. Right, Stuart, give me a message on that if you can, because I'll forget that. A dead cat. A dead cat. I've never heard of that, but that sounds awesome. If it works, I always take recommendations and everything like that. So, yeah, no problem at all. Teddy, do you want to jump in, do you? Let me just let this little fellow in. He wants to go in the car and relax. Come here a minute, mister. Bear with me a second, guys. And I'm just going to put Ted. I think he's a little bit tired now. Blessings to you too, Benita. Bear with me. Jump in then, Ted. Jump in. Look at the state of this. This is where he actually goes. Bear with me. He's got his safety harness and everything there, look. He's happy now. He's happy. You can see his harness and everything on. I need to put his harness on. He's got his little teddy bear there, and that's him now. He'll sit and just chill out now. Oh, he says it was a little bit windy, Dad. He says I needed to get in and relax for a little bit. Let's close you up, Ted. He says, are you not getting in, Dad? Are you not getting in? You can absolutely feel the rain. It is gonna rain. Not far from now, guys. I can see the rain actually coming across the sea there. It's definitely moving forward for a minute. I use a dead cat in combination with my shotgun mic's phone cover. Works a treat. Does anyone know if Oliver Cromwell carried campaign to Ireland? Tired of we've been, bear in mind, we've been gone since about 7:30 this morning. It is now coming up to 3:30 in the afternoon. So I think we've been walking about 6 or 7 hours. I'd say that's a joke. Okay, guys. While this rain comes in, I'm going to get Teddy a drink because I think he needs a drink as well. Give him a few treats before we. I might stay here for probably another half an hour or so, just to watch the rain come in, to watch it pound against. There's actually a seal out on the end of the rocks here. I've just seen his end move about the water. We've seen a few seals today. We've seen about 5 or 6 seals, but not as many as when we went to the other beaches which we're at. So guys, for the time being, I'm going to love you and leave you, no matter where you are around the world. Stay safe, be good, but most of all, guys, be kind. And from the beautiful Hook Lighthouse here in County Wexford on the east coast of Ireland, approximately about an hour and a half, no, even further, about 2 hours south of Dublin on the Hook Peninsula. Myself and Teddy will leave you now. Have a wonderful afternoon, have a wonderful evening, have a good night, guys. From myself and Teddy.